Today on The Daily, late goals toy with the emotions of North Americans everywhere. Welcome to The Daily for Tuesday, March 27th with Greg Lawless. I'm Jason Seguini. An unlikely draw between Cuba and Canada set the U.S. up for what could have been a momentous occasion. The U.S. just needed a win against El Salvador to win their group and make it through to the next round in the Olympic qualifiers.
And yet it did not happen. It looked like it would until it went into stoppage time, and the U.S. at that point with a 3-2 lead, they gave up a goal in the 95th minute to El Salvador. And Jason, you have to look at Sean Johnson, that there was a gaffe by him on the shot. It was a long-distance shot that seemed to bounce in front of him. He has the quality to make that save. But really, this was, I think, a team effort, if you will, or lack of effort to apply the pressure on the shooter. In the 95th minute, the U.S. needs to kill off that game. And now, of course, they don't qualify for the semifinals. They don't even get a chance to qualify for London, and the questions will start.
Yeah, Sean Johnson in the game because Bill Hamid, the starting goalkeeper, actually had to leave the game with an injury. That happened right after the U.S. gave up two quick goals in the middle of the game. It was a back and forth affair. Really, it was an emotional roller coaster if you were in this for the U.S.
It was pretty amazing. I was actually running a live chat here on MLSsoccer.com, and to see the emotions of the fans themselves. When it was 1-0, it was, all right, everyone is through. When it went to 2-1 El Salvador, it was like, you know, Caleb Porter doesn't know what he's doing. These players are horrible. Then when it was 3-2, it was like, yes, the U.S. is awesome, and Caleb Porter's a genius. And then when the goal went in, I think it's funny. There was actually less anger about the goal going in and to make it 3-3 than there was total shock. The fact that the U.S. gave this up was stunning the way it happened. I think the defense has a lot of questions to answer. I think Caleb Porter has some questions to answer as well about his lack of substitutions when the team looked dead.
All right, well, the U.S. will not go through, will not play in the Olympics in London. Canada and El Salvador, though, they go through and they have the opportunity to earn that right. Well, don't miss out on Extra Time Radio. You can get that on iTunes or Buzzsprout. We had plenty of reaction from the game from our own Noah Davis.
Yeah, Noah Davis was in Nashville watching the U.S. In their game. He also watched the Canada-Cuba games. We had some stuff about all of this. And also on Extra Time Radio, Kai Kamara from Sporting Kansas City talking about his big goal over the weekend, and also a little bit about what his dog Chelsea seems to like. His dog Chelsea, by the way, has a Twitter account. Yeah,
Kai Kamara is quite the character. You want to get that interview. Again, iTunes or Buzzsprout. You can also check it out on MLSsoccer.com/extratime. Want to remind everyone also you can still vote for Goal of the Week. Greg, who you voting for?
I was a huge fan of the Dominic Duro goal, not just because the header was brilliant when he's going away from goal and he cuts it back for the goal, but all the work that Marco Papa did out on the right flank and including the nutmeg before he sent the cross in. Also, Save of the Week also going up on Tuesday on MLSsoccer.com.
Joe Cannon trying to defend his title. He's back in the mix. That's all we have for The Daily today. Check back tomorrow for more.